this problem, we're asked to find the length of segment BC, which is this little guy right here. And it's giving us a whole bunch of other lengths of different segments on this diagram. So first we have AC, which is 15 units long. So A to C goes all the way from here to here. Notice that that actually includes segment BC. So if you think about AB combined with BC, that altogether gives you segment AC, and all of that is 15 units. Same thing goes for BD. BD is 20 units long, and that's really from like here to here. And again, that kind of combines segment CD along with segment BC. Altogether, that's 20. And then finally, we also know that segment AD is 32, and that's the whole thing from A all the way across, which kind of includes all these smaller segments added together. So that one is 32. So there's the weird thing about this problem is the fact that AC and BD overlap, but we don't really know how much overlap there is without using this 32 to help us get there. So there's a couple different ways that we can solve this. One way would be to solve for, say, like segment CD, and then once you know segment CD, you could subtract that from 20 to find the difference here, BC. You could also do that same idea, but find segment AB, right? If you know what segment AB is, then you can subtract that from the 15, again, to find segment BC. Well, how would we find CD or segment AB? Like, let's just pick one of those ways, and we'll just knowing that either one will basically be the same process. Let's just find segment CD. Okay, well, we know that the whole way across is 32, and we know that from A to C is 15. So if from, and that CD is the leftover, right? So basically we know that 15 plus CD, we'll just call it X, or we could call it question mark or whatever. 15 plus this missing segment that we want to find adds up to equal 32. Well, all we have to do then is 32 minus that 15, and that'll give us this missing segment CD. So that'll be 32 minus 15 equals 17. Awesome. So now that we know that segment CD is 17, we can compare CD to BD, right? CD is this much, and BD is this much. And so why do we want to do this? Well, again, we want to find segment BC, which is the difference between segment CD and segment BD. So now we'll just do 20 minus 17 to get that difference of 3. And 3 is our final answer. And just so you can see that this works with the other one, it's finding segment AB, let's do it that way as well. So let me erase some of this stuff. Okay, so let's say instead of CD, you wanted to find segment AB. Okay, well, we know that AB combines with the 20 here to make the 32, the whole thing, right? I mean, we can see that AB plus BD, that's our 20, makes the whole thing. So again, we've got 32, this time minus 20, and that'll give us this little missing section A to B. So that gives us 12. And again, now that we know that that smaller section is 12, now we can compare AB with the larger segment AC, because the difference between those is just this little guy BC. So now we can do 15 minus 12, and once again we can see that that little segment is 3. One other thing that we can think about here is the overlap. You notice AC and BD overlap each other at BC. Well, if we add the 15 plus the 20, we get 35 as our total. But wait, AD is only 32. That must mean that that overlap is 3.